Now that we understand how to take a number and write it using scientific notation, we're going to take scientific notation and write it as we normally see a number, which is referred to as writing numbers in standard form or in decimal form. They both mean the same thing. So I'm just going to do some examples and then have you do the same. So just keep in mind what the exponent on our 10 represents. It represents how many places we moved the decimal. And keep in mind what a positive versus a negative exponent represents. A positive exponent means this was a big number that we've made smaller. A negative exponent means it was a small number that we've made bigger. So 5.6 times 10 to the 5th means we're multiplying 5.6 times 1 with 5 zeros, or 100,000. 7.61 times 10 to the negative 4th means we're multiplying 7.61 times 0.0001. So we're taking 5.6 and making it bigger. We're taking 7.61 and making it smaller. So in the number 1, this is letting us know we need to move our decimal 5 places. So we're going to take that 5.6, move that decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. Fill all those places in with zeros. And our final answer is 560,000, which makes sense. 5.6 times 100,000 is 560,000. Now, another way you can think about it, you know that you're moving your decimal 5 places. Okay, it doesn't mean that there's 5 zeros. It means that you're moving your decimal 5 places. So that means that you have to get past the 6, which is one place value, so you know you're going to have 4 zeros because you have 4 more place values to fill up. So that's a quick little way to think about it. If I had had 5.601 and I multiplied times 10 to the 5th, I would be getting past these 3 place values and I'd have 2 more place values to go for a total of 5 place values. So how many zeros would I need to add? 2 to get a total of 5 place values that we moved our decimal. So that's a little shortcut in figuring out where to move your decimal. All right, in the next problem, number 2, 7.61 times 0.001. I'm going to take my 7 and 61 hundredths. And how many places will I move my decimal? 4. Okay, so I'm going to move it backwards, or am I going to move it forwards? Well, we want this number to become smaller, right? That's what that negative exponent means. So we're going to move it backwards 4 places. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to fill in all of these with zeros and put a decimal in front of everything. And double check, I moved my decimal 1, 2, 3, 4 places indeed. So my number looks like this. Now again, since I'm moving my decimal 4 places, I know I have to get past that 7, which is one place value, so I really have 3 more zeros to add. So again, that's a little trick. 4 times 10 to the 0. So what did we decide 10 to the 0 is always equal to? It's 1. So this is just 4. 6.0 times 10 to the 1st. So how many places do we move our decimal? 1. Very good. So is it going to get bigger or smaller? The number is going to get bigger because we have a positive exponent. So we're going to move that decimal 1 place value, so this is 60. And then the last one, 9.0 times 10 to the negative 1st. How many places do we move our decimal? We move it 1 place value, and we're going to make the number bigger or smaller? Smaller, so we're going to move it 1 place, so this becomes 9/10. Now I'd like you to go to the next page and try numbers 1 through 5 there.